Hey guys, so today I'm going to be looking at more Am I Wrong stories. So yeah, let's just get right into the video. I have a 27-year-old daughter. She has 6 kids between the ages 10 to 11 months. There are 3 different fathers. She receives child support from 2 of them, and she is still with the 3rd one, and they have been together for 5 years. My daughter works part-time and her fiance is a chef full-time. They have lived with us for the past year and a half. Due to getting evicted from their last home, the kids and them have upstairs bedrooms. There's 2, but that's still crowded for 6 children. They are constantly asking me for help with phone bills. My husband and I have asked for no rent, so they'd be able to save money to get a home, which I don't believe they are doing. I have put up with loud voices throughout all hours and waking up at different hours to cater to children because I love my grandchildren. I never complain to my daughter because I believe family is very important. It's just that my children are all grown up. My youngest moved out 4 years ago, and my husband and I had hopes to remodel. We didn't expect them to be living here this long. On Christmas Eve, my daughter gathered us all around and announced they were pregnant with baby 7. Everyone was all excited, but I felt dread. That would mean another child in our house with not much room. I looked over at my husband and could tell he felt the same. We discussed later and decided we were going to have to ask them to move out. Last night at dinner, I brought it up to my daughter and her boyfriend, and we told them. They have 2 months to find a place because we cannot have another child here. My daughter started crying, saying she couldn't believe I'd throw her to the streets for having a baby, and that this was completely unfair and not enough time. I told her I was sorry. It was painful for me as well, but these living conditions were impossible. She demanded I give her more time or she'd go to the courts, and then I told her, newsflash, the courts only gives you 30 days. She then said my grandchildren were going to be homeless because I was selfish. She made a Facebook post asking for rooms to rent because she's pregnant and has nowhere to go and her family don't give a shit about her. Wow. This is what I don't get though. If you don't have your life together, don't have 7 kids. It's that simple. Like, how are you going to have that many kids and not have your own place? Seriously. Like, that's just stupid. That's just irresponsible. You're not giving a good life to your kids if you're doing that. Like, she's going to keep on having kids when she can't even take care of her own kids. Does she think her mum is like the nanny that's going to care for her kids until the kids turn 18 or something? That's crazy. She's 27 years old. Girl, what are you doing with your life? I mean, it already says a lot when they were evicted from their last home. Like, what the heck? I'm pretty sure the reason they're not getting this shit together is because she thinks she will have her mum forever helping her. That's why. But now that the mum is kicking her out, she has to get her shit together now. So good. Like, seriously. Sometimes some people just need a little push, and this is the push that they needed because they were getting too comfortable. Seriously, 7 kids and you and your partner at your parents' place? Are you kidding me? Holy. I'm 28. My mama died not long after I was born. Dad married Tina, not a real name, when I was 7. She had a daughter, also 7, from a previous relationship, Diana. Me and Diana did not get along. Diana was spoiled, and to adult me, it was obvious she resented not being the only child anymore. She took it out on me. She would break my toys and steal my stuff and lie to get me in trouble. I would complain to Dad and Tina, but they told me to get over it. If I did the same, I would get punished. It only got worse as we got older. I felt abandoned by my dad. I often felt lonely in my house. So I guess you guys can see who the golden child was. At 16, Diana spread a nasty rumor about me in school and I almost got expelled. Diana got caught lying and got suspended. Of course, Dad and Tina blamed me for this. That was the last straw for me. I rang my cousin Shyla from my mama's side and told her what's been happening. She came over to my house angry at Tina and Dad. She gave them a piece of her mind. Dad said if it bothered her so much, then she was welcome to have me. I would not forgive my dad if he said that. I would never forgive him. That was a blow to my heart to hear my own dad say that to me. So me and Shyla went to pack my stuff. Diana's room was open and she was sitting on her bed smirking at me. We got my stuff and we left. I haven't looked back since. Over the years, Dad or even Diana tried to contact me, but I would block all attempts. Now a week ago, Shyla visited me. She told me that she got a message from Dad for me. I was surprised she even mentioned Dad since she knew how I felt about him. She told me that Diana was in a fatal accident and didn't make it. She said he was wanting to talk to me. Shyla handed me his number and said it's up to me. I did ring him out of curiosity more than anything. He didn't even recognize my voice. But when I told him it was me, he broke down crying and most of the time I couldn't make sense of what he was saying. When he calmed down, he said my sister died and it's time to come back home and make things right with each other. So the only time he wants to make things right is when his favorite child dies? That's stupid. I asked, what sister? I have no sister. He started crying and saying, don't do this, she doesn't deserve this. This enraged me and I just let out all my anger, hurt and frustration I had felt towards them and ended with, I don't care if she died. My girlfriend who was beside me took my phone off me and ended the call for me. Glad she did, before I had said any more. She told me later that I could have been more understanding. I've had time to think over and wonder if she's right. That would actually be me too. I'd just be like, yeah, so what? Like, what do you want to do now? You were the one who kicked me out, so I don't care. Like, you guys have already hurt me enough. The abuse and everything, bye-bye. I don't need that in my life anymore. Bye. The fact that the dad never took his own child's side, but even punished them because he wanted his new wife to like him better. Dads like that suck. I am wondering if I am justified or not. Everyone came over here for Christmas. I have 14 grandkids, and then all of my kids, everyone's spouses, and all the older relatives. The kids get 3 presents each. That's 42 gifts for just the kids. Oh, what? What Christmas party is this, bro? Like, what the heck? 3 presents each? There are 17 adults, and I get them 2 gifts each, so 34 gifts in total. What? Even the adults get gifts? What? Then I got 9 gifts in total of the pets in the family. Even the pets get gifts? Oh my gosh. I'm not counting any gifts from my husband and me or any of the gifts I got from all the relatives. If I did it, it would be around 100 under the tree. As you can see, it is a ton of gifts, and I start shopping for everyone at basically the start of New Year's. Also, young kids are so easy. Anyways, I put everything under the tree and it is a mess every year. My issue is the one of my daughter-in-law. The whole night she kept going on about not being able to get many presents for the 2 kids. At the adult table, she started ranting about how I made her look bad to the kids. Her husband tried to make her stop and she told him someone has to tell this bitch. I had enough at this point and told her that her being poor is not my problem and to stop judging the amount of presents. The dinner went on and the kids had a wonderful time. My son wants me to apologize. Get out. The fact that your mother-in-law got so many gifts for your kids and you're not happy about that, but she's angry that her mother-in-law is like upstaging her by getting more presents for her own kids. Like, you should be happy that your kids are getting presents. Even more presents. What? I'm so confused. And what's the son on? If that was my own son, slap. You don't even care that your wife called me a bitch? And you're gonna talk to me like that? Get out. Seriously, not inviting them ever again. You're angry because you're poor and you don't have enough to get your kids good presents. So you should be happy that someone is rich enough to get your kids presents. What the heck? I'm so confused. Well, that's it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Tell me in the comments down below what your thoughts are. And as always, thanks for watching. Hope you guys liked it and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!